Really beautiful. Reminds me of these pictures that we see of this lovely young girl. Coach Tony from school is going to share a few words representing, I think, all of the teams. So I'd like to ask him to come up here. And following his reading of these words, Uncle Mike is going to play a song. He's driven up here. He's going to play On Wings of Eagles. You want to use this? Maybe that way.
I'm Tony Johnson. I had the privilege of coaching Angela through middle school basketball and all 4 years on the fast pitch team. First of all, the Roderick family. We want you to know how sorry we are for your loss. Our thoughts and our prayers are with you all. From my family, the fast pitch family, and the Meridian community. The morning of Angela's passing, I was driving to work. I'm shaking. And I heard one of my favorite songs on Praise 106.5. And the song was I Can Only Imagine, sung by Mercy Me. It has been a song that has always brought tears to my eyes, and I'd like to share those words. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine, surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus, or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence, or to my knees will I fall? Will I be able to sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I hear this song, I'll always think of Angela. I picture Angela with her great big smile, being welcomed into the arms of Jesus. And her running to his embrace. I'm happy to have the privilege to have coached Angela. And I have a few memories that I'd like to share. First, Angela always spoke her mind. No doubt about that. But I could use it in a positive way. And one memory I want to talk about was when we were playing basketball up at Mount Baker, her 8th grade year. 2 teams were evenly matched. And as a lot of you girls remember, they would always grab and clutch and basically foul, but it was always a jump ball. And during a timeout, Angela told me she was mad. I proceeded to make her even madder by telling her that if she would rebound like we had taught her, pivot, rip, clear, they wouldn't get close. Well, a few of the girls did. They ended up getting the fouls, maybe a bloody nose or something, but she dominated the game after that. We ended up winning by 4, and I think she had over 20 points and 20 rebounds, and she was quite an athlete. Next was fast pitch. Angela was a 4-year starter, played both catcher and first base. She usually batted 4th or 5th. And Angela was strong, but she'd almost gone her whole career without hitting a home run. Finally, one of the last few games against LC this past year, she hit one. I don't think she knew what to do rounding the bases, whether to sprint, jog, walk, but she chose when she hit second base to sort of do one of these flaps with her arms. And until she sees me, we always like playing with class, not put the other team down. And she said sorry as she rounded third, and my reply was, Don't worry, I've been waiting 4 years for that, Angela. And she had a great glove, soft hands for a first baseman and catcher. And if there was a play at the plate, you weren't going to be safe. She was going to block it, you're out. And to hit, she hit line drives. She was a line drive hitter, more than a girl that hit fly balls. If she hit one, a lot of the infielders would duck, pitchers duck, and get out of the way. She hit it hard. During her junior year, a few girls on the team had made a bad choice. Angela was devastated, apologized to me, us coaches. Teammates accepted her punishment. Us coaches always care more about helping our players be responsible adults and wanting them to do what's best for them. I trusted Angela, which brings me to this story. Angela had a huge, caring heart, tender heart. My wife and I, Debbie, we were going to go out that evening, one of these evenings, and asked if any of the girls would like to come over and watch Kelly, our daughter. Well, all the girls raised their hands, but I knew I wanted Angela to be there. And I knew she'd been grounded, and she'd have to ask her parents. They called and asked if they really wanted us to let Angela watch Kelly, and we told them we wouldn't want anyone else. Angela always gave Kelly a big fist or a big hug. They had a blast that evening, watching a movie, eating pizza, and coloring. We still have that SpongeBob picture Angela colored for Kelly on her wall in her room. I could go on and on. These are just a few examples of what a special person Angela was. We will miss you, Angela. I love you, and we'll see you again in heaven.
Well, I'm Angela's Uncle Mike. I was married to Carrie, who is the oldest sister of her mom. And I knew Angela when she was probably 5, 6, and 7. And I remember one thing that was really fun. I'm a music teacher, elementary music teacher, and I remember getting home from work when we had when we had Angela for a couple of days. And Carrie saying, "I've got to get something done, do something with Angela." So of course I'm looking around my house thinking, gosh, what do I do? And I started singing songs to her, and hand claps and things like that. And then when I friended her on Facebook, the one thing that she said is, "I remember Michael Finnegan," which was a song that one of the first songs I taught her. So I'm going to sing on Eagle's Wings, and it's one that has a very positive message in a very difficult time. Excuse me. You who dwell in the shelter of the Lord, who abide in his shadow for life, say to the Lord, my refuge, my rock in whom I trust, and I will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. snare of the fowler will never capture you. The famine will bring you no fear. Under his wings your refuge, your faithfulness, your shield. And I will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. You need not fear the shelter terror of the night, or the arrow that flies by day. Though thousands fall about you, near you it shall not come. And I will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. For to his angels given a command to guard you in all of your ways. Upon their hand they will bear you up, lest you dash your foot against the stone. And I will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. And hold you in the palm of his hand.
What a great uncle, huh? Thank you, Uncle Mike. At this time, we have a life video that encapsulates the Angela that we know. So turn your eyes to the screen.
I wanna leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that meant something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember, so they won't forget I was here. I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know
Another summer day has come and gone away in Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. I want to go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. And I've been keeping all the letters that I wrote to you, each one a line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that. Another airplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I want to go home. I've got to go home. Let me go home. I'm just too far from where you are. I wanna come home. Life. It's like I just stepped outside when everything was going right. And I know just why you could not come along with me. This was not your dream, but you always believed in me. Another winter day has come and gone away, and even Paris and Rome, and I want to go home. Let me go home. And I'm surrounded by a million people. I still feel alone, and I want to go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. Back home. Let me go home. It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home.
We have a couple of notes from the family that we want to share right now.
So Aunt Lori, thanks for all the great memories, Angela. I loved watching you play sports, hanging out, playing games at family get-togethers, singing karaoke, and dancing to Just Dance, Dance Central. You were a great cousin to your little cousins and continue to be an inspiration to Hannah and Brett. I feel truly blessed to have been part of your life and watch you grow up into the beautiful, witty, and caring young woman you were. I always admire your fearlessness, one quality I wish I had. Some of my favorite memories include when you were like 3 or 4 and would run full on and tackle your Uncle Daryl and Dad in the recliner at our house, full growl and all. You were a huge wrestling fan back then. When you went out in your front yard at a family gathering and worked with Hannah on pitching when she swung from when she switched from baseball to fast pitch. You were so patient, and I remember how proud you were when you told us this is how you warmed up Juliana before games. When you were younger and you used to talk about the movie Titanic, okay, can I do the hand motion?
You can, go ahead.
And we're fascinated by the girl in the car with her hand running down the window. And you would they were kissing in the car. I can't do it like her, but it was like that, believe me. You could sing a mean rendition of This Kiss by Faith Hill when you were younger. Cheerleading at halftime at a football game, after participating in mini cheer camp, the best part was watching the video with you and hearing your wheezy laugh as you laughed at yourself. I will try not to think about all the things you'll miss and will miss without you here, but remember all the amazing things you did while you were here. I love and miss you and look forward to seeing you again one day. Grandpa Larry. One of the moments I remember with Angela, and there were many, when I was babysitting her, she told me she wished she was born first, and I asked her why. She just said, "I wish I was born first." And I told her that it was not meant to be, and Mother Nature had something to do with it. I told her that I loved her all the same as all the other grandchildren, and I happened to be blessed with 10 healthy grandchildren. I told her that it did not matter which order of grandchild she was, as I loved them all equally, that I had 10 special places in my heart for each of them. On a lighter moment, in the memorable words of Red Fox on the TV show Sanford and Sons, he would clutch his heart and say, "I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth," but I would change that to Angela. Grandma Carolyn, I want you to know she loves you very much. Angela, we had so many memories together. One of my many favorite is from when we were younger, and we would always want to spend the night together after birthday parties. But we would end up fighting, and our moms would say no. So we would always make a plan to go tell them how much we loved each other, and we would hug each other until they said yes. We would always walk away with big smiles on our face. Words cannot describe how much I miss you and love you. I hope you knew you were not only my cousin, but my best friend. Ashley. From Cousin Carly, I wish you would have not gone to heaven. I will miss you camping with us. Remember clam digging with you at Willapa Bay? You were very funny. I miss you and love you. Angela was such a loving and caring person. I will always remember her smile and that unforgettable laugh of hers. Angela would go camping with us a lot, and every time she would be helping me load the trailer, she would ask, "Did you make garlic dip?" I would say yes, and she would always reply, "Yum." I remember when Angela called me to tell me she had hit her home run. I'd always razzed Angela that, "When are you gonna bulk up?" Little did she know her mom had called me prior to that to tell me. So Angela calls me and is all excited. "Guess what?" "What?" I go, "Let me guess, you hit a home run today." She just kind of pure silence, and I said, "Your mom called me." But I was proud of her. I had helped Angela get a job, working with me as her supervisor. first day was Monday the 21st. I'm not allowed to say that.
Sure.
She worked her butt off that day to prove me she could do it. As I had told her, she got no special treatment because I was her aunt. I am so thankful I told her at the end of that day. She did a great job. This was no surprise to me as she worked as hard as she played sports. I loved watching her play basketball and fast pitch. She was fearless. I miss her like crazy and still find it hard to believe she is gone. But I believe she is still with us at times, looking over us. One morning, I couldn't sleep. I was laying there thinking, Angela, just let me know you are okay. I went outside to smoke, and there was this bird sitting no more than 3 feet on my deck, just chirping, singing. And I kind of walked towards it because it was creeping me out a little. And it didn't leave. I believe that was Angela's way of telling me she's okay. I'm so proud to call Angela my niece. You are forever in my heart, and I will never forget you. Rest in peace, Angela. I love you. Save me a spot on your team up there. We will tear it up. Until I see you again. Love, Aunt Kathy.
Rick Todd is going to come and sing a song, Lean on Me. And I think it might be good if you guys wanted to stand up for a moment. We're more than halfway through here, but if you feel like standing up, please stand up as Rick comes up here.